go. And Lacey goes straight past Ayrton Senna as they accelerate to the Rettifilio, and the Italian crowd roars with approval. Mansell leads in the Rettifilio. Senna comes through into second place, locks up, displaces Jean Lacey. Riccardo Patrese is in fourth position. Ivan Capelli is in fifth place.
And that would be Suzuki in trouble. Oh, crikey, that looks like something broke on the car.
And in the background, you see Monsieur Olivier Griard again, and it looks as though that was the problem, very much so. Looks like Michael Schumacher coming up through the field. He's in 15th place. And it's Schumacher passing Martini, Pierluigi Martini, and taking that 15th place.
And in fact, Alesi's in trouble. Alesi is pulling off the circuit. And that looks as if he lost it on the brakes there. He got the back. He may have locked up the rear brakes a bit, got it bouncing, and then as he turned into the corner, it swapped ends on him.
As into the pits comes Gerhard Berger. So Schumacher is driving in Italy, and that's Johnny Herbert slowing down and about to lose his place. He does so. Johnny Herbert loses his position, and Michael Schumacher goes through in the Benetton back into the points. He's in sixth position. He's going to attack Boutsen and try to take fifth position, and he's doing it. Michael Schumacher goes up into fifth position.
Appears to be a problem. And Boutsen has just gone away from him, so Mansell is in trouble. And Nigel Mansell, that looks like the end of the day's work for Nigel Mansell. But Patrese seems to have slowed down, and Senna is right there. Senna's closing in on Riccardo Patrese. Definitely, Patrase's got a problem.
Indeed he has. He's second and not leading, because Ayrton Senna on lap 48 out of 53 seemingly now is on his way to win in Italy at Monza. And it is the Brazilian's 36th Grand Prix victory, and already the flags are out.
Yes, and the car stalled there, and it looks like one of the Benettons. And that means Schumacher has to follow the field round and will start from the back of the field.
And it's go. Mansell kicks it sideways. Gets away well. Senna trying to get up on the right. The Berger is already up into third position ahead of his teammate. It's Mansell leading, Patrese second.
And Johnny Herbert in the pits straight away.
And there he is, he's out. As I talk about Jean Lacey, he retires from the Portuguese Grand Prix. Into the pit lane comes Ivan Capelli. Now he's changed tyres already. Does this mean to say that the Italian is retiring? It does indeed, because off comes the steering wheel.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Well, let us hope and pray that Riccardo Patrese is all right as he clouted Gerhard Berger's car. You saw he is all right, I think. You can see his head moving, he's got the visor up.
As Michael Schumacher comes to this, and he's on a flat tyre. Michael Schumacher on a flat front, and so debris possibly from that huge accident.
On that last pit stop, the mechanics found a big chunk out of the chassis. He'd hit some of the debris very hard, apparently from the Patrese incident, and they're radioing him to say, come in, your race is over, the chassis is dangerously damaged.
Yeah, well, there he is, and he's heard the bad news, and Michael Schumacher retires, and he retires for only the 4th time in 14 races. He's second in the World Championship at the present moment, but he's gone out again. And as Mansell crosses the line, Mansell wins the Portuguese Grand Prix and a record 9th win in one season. Go! Mansell moves across to the centre. On Riccardo Patrese, who's trying to go up on the inside. And as I speak, into the pit.
We've got exhaust smoke coming from Senna's car just before.
And you can see how close now the battle is for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, because here it is. And right behind them is Eric Comas in the Ligier Renault.
Berger waving to come into the pits.
As Eric Comas in the Ligier, who was 7th, closes on Michael Schumacher's Benetton Ford, and Andrea De Cesaris also passes Schumacher into the pits. This looks like the 4th retirement of the race as Schumacher comes into the pits. Senna out, Boutsen out, Grillard out, and effectively Michael Schumacher is out of the race, because even if he rejoins, and you can hear his engine stuttering behind him, he is not going to be able to get back in the running. We are now on lap 14. Oh yes, he pulls to the left, swings his wheel to the right, the mechanic takes over because the driver of course can't see when he's going backwards, and Michael Schumacher retires from the Japanese Grand Prix. That's only the 4th retirement that he has had this year. Riccardo Patrese wins the 1992 Japanese Grand Prix. There's the checkered flag. Away beautifully. Patrese closes up on Senna. Everybody is getting away. And up to 4th position goes Gerhard Berger inside Schumacher.
And there's still a car in front of them.
Both go out! Senna, Mansell was destined not to finish the Australian Grand Prix, and that's exactly the same situation for Ayrton Senna that he was in the previous year with his left wheel, and Mansell is furious! And at the present moment, Berger's been into the pits, and Schumacher moves up to 2nd.
Berger's going to pull out. Berger's going to get in. He's inside Michael Schumacher, and that was fine driving by Gerhard Berger. It's now up the front. It's a matter of Berger on fresh rubber against Patrese on old rubber, trying to go the distance. And Patrese stopped, and Berger takes the lead. What happened to Riccardo Patrese? Well, Berger is going to have to respond if he can, because Schumacher is now on schedule to catch him well before the end of the race. You can see that Berger has really stepped up his effort by the way he's throwing the car around. He knows what's going on. That last lap of his, despite taking the back marker, was quicker than that before, so he's definitely responding.
They're down to the last corner in Australia for the last Grand Prix of 1992, and certainly the most exciting. Schumacher is going to win. No, he's not. Berger backs off as he crosses the line.
This second and third place for Benetton is a tribute to their performance throughout the season. It's been an absolutely outstanding performance from the point of view of consistency and preparation. Points in all 16 Grand Prix.